What's up, guys? My name is Jay and I am super excited because I got a package from Orange Modworks, which included the Unleashed Strongarm Solid Kit and the Unleashed Retaliator Solid Kit. I already have the Stage 1 kit in my Retaliator, the splatter painted Retaliator. It has the metal trigger and a metal trigger catch, double strength spring, and double strength catch spring. However, my plunger head is pretty messed up, and so I'll be showing you that when I take it apart. But I think I'm going to start with the Strongarm first because it's easier and the first one, and there are less parts. So this is going to be an installation and review guide. Installation guide and review. Excuse me, I can't English. I just got home for Thanksgiving break, and I'm just super duper excited to get going on this. So without any further ado, let's open this up and see what it has to offer. Alright guys, so I'm trying a bit of a different camera technique here, but just to open it up and see what it's like. The box and packaging is different, and I do like it. It's kind of a lighter gray design, and it's like a honeycomb pattern. I really am impressed by it. I think it's really cool. I also like, even though it everything kind of falls out a little bit, I do like the foam padding for everything. So just to start things off, you've got your usual springs and such. You've got the tube of grease, you got stickers, O-rings, stuff like that. Fun stuff. Next you have the plunger rod, which is pretty much an exact replica of how it is stock, except it is much more sturdy construction. It is definitely stronger, and it's hopefully going to stand up to all the abuse that I will probably be subjecting it to. Next is the trigger catch, and I've heard that slam fire is pretty much rendered useless with this. Also, I'm not sure if that's true or not. We will see. And finally, the spring, which is a 7 kilogram spring, which is definitely difficult to compress, and I really like that. I'm kind of wondering where my metal trigger is. That's curious. Anyways. So it usually comes with a metal trigger, but I don't know where mine is. I will figure that out off camera, but I'm just going to unscrew this and show you how to install everything. Okay guys, so once you get everything situated with that, if you want to plug the air release hole, I've done that. It changes the action a little bit, kind of delays the rotation of the barrel just slightly, but I don't mind. You know, it's worth it. I'd rather give up a little bit of rate of fire to have some more air pressure. So you can just go ahead and fit that back in there, and it just drops in nicely, which is one of the great things about the new Elite blasters, especially the Strongarm, and the rough cut especially, are just so easy to just take the internals out of the shell and put them back in. And I'm going to be giving this a fresh coat of paint. Well, not a fresh, just a coat of paint. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I might derp around with some dry brushing techniques. But if you guys have any suggestions as to what I should paint this, I feel like a, you know, blaster with special internals deserves a special paint job, so I really want to give it a nice one. I'm probably going to be painting my Fire Strike. I've got a bunch of stock Mavericks over there that I'm probably going to do something with this week. Also, just want to move my camera up this way a little bit. I'm going to be doing a review of the Retaliator 1, so if you want to see that, I'm going to put an annotation right here. You can click on that, or you can click on the link down in the description. But anyways, back to this. The next step is the trigger catch, which is this piece right here. You can take the orange one and discard it. I did so by throwing it. The trigger catch slides in like so. There's a little bit of finagling, but it should go in fairly easily. And then you take your reinforced trigger catch, or not reinforced, your double strength trigger catch spring, which is the thinner spring. It's hard to see, but you know. The thicker spring is actually for the trigger, which I don't have, and I don't know why that is. I'm so pissed. But anyways, you see this slot right here? That slot is how you put in the spring, and it just makes things a lot easier. You'll notice, though, that if you don't have the spring in right, it'll pop up a bit, and it's actually very finicky with that. So be careful how you're moving the blaster, and that you're not bumping it a lot, because a lot of vibration will actually pop this right off. So yeah, if I were to have the metal trigger, I would just unscrew this, put the metal trigger on, and be good to go. But since I don't have the metal trigger, and it's a sad day, the next step would be to just put the blaster back together. My tactical rail clip kind of came undone, so put that back. Take the barrel assembly and put it back together. And I really want to stress that the air restrictor was not taken out of this. The air restrictor was not removed. I want to say that Orange Modworks advises you not to remove the air restrictor. Do not, because with the increased pressure that the 7 kilogram spring exerts, it's pretty powerful, and that's how you wreck your internals. So the next step would just be to put the blaster back together, and I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera because it's pretty darn simple and easy to do, and you should all know how to screw and unscrew a blaster. So yeah, I'm going to show it firing next. Alright you guys, so it's back together. On the surface it looks like a regular Strongarm, but let's see what the prime is like. Wow, that is hefty. Firing, it's pretty powerful. I mean, these are various sized and quality darts, so the sound is definitely different. That one was pretty powerful. Yeah, this trigger catch effectively eliminates slam fire, which is sad. I might take it apart again at some point if I happen to get the metal trigger. Please, Orange Modworks. And try it with the regular strength catch spring, because I figure maybe that's the reason. Now we're getting it. Yeah, that's darn good now. I'm impressed for the most part. Let's just see. Wow. That, yeah, you don't want to take out the air restrictor on that. That is where things get really dangerous for the longevity of your blaster. So, if you would like to purchase this kit, I will put a link to it in the description below. I highly recommend Orange Modworks stuff. It is always top-notch quality, and it just works really well, and they're really good with customer service. And I'm actually going to contact them and let them know that I did not receive a metal trigger in my kit. So hopefully they'll remedy that. If you like what you see, please subscribe so I can continue to make videos. Remember, mod at your own risk. Modding can potentially damage the internals of the blaster, so do so with that in mind. I am not in any way responsible for you damaging your own blaster. If you would like to see the other video of the Retaliator kit, click on the link in the description below, as well as there was a link earlier in the video. But, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching. The review of the other one should be up as well, too. So check that out. Thanks, guys.